Hi, it's Monday and I am very sick. Oh, it's so bad. I'm like stupid, but I'm like the kind of person that gets sick once a year and it's the time, it's now. It's been a day. Um, there is I don't know how to explain this, but there is more to whatever course you're taking at school than the actual course at school. So what I mean is, there's more to Sheridan's animation program than like the assignments and doing them. Um, there's people that are dealing with other stuff outside of um, animation, and like sometimes people get really overwhelmed. I get really overwhelmed with my anxiety. Today, there was a misunderstanding, and I get a lot of those in my life because I start thinking irrationally, and I started being like, oh, like people hate me, and like I'm very annoying, and I shouldn't be like talking or whatever. Um, Whenever I have one of those, and it's gonna be a thing, or like it's gonna be awkward talking to the person to like clarify the misunderstanding or like get the validation that you need, or just approach it, but the conversation in any way, I try to go by a little like formula, or like a little sort of script a friend that studies psychopedagogy taught me, and it goes more or less like this. Okay, so when you did this, it made me feel like this, and so I need you to do this. Is that okay? So, for example, super like it's super silly, but this happened today to me, and I'll just use the example because whatever. So today in class, the teacher was like, "Oh, like what does this thing mean, or what do you guys think about this, whatever?" And I had previously answered like a thing in class already. So when I raised my hand, he was like, "Oh, like you already answered a question. So anyone else, or like whatever." And I immediately was like, "Oh no, I have too many opinions, or like I shouldn't be answering questions, and or goodbye." So like from then on, the rest of the class, I was just like quiet, even though like the teacher like kept asking like what things were, and like people were like sometimes answering or whatever. I'd be like quiet, or not even like look at him. I was just like so upset for some reason. So after class, and after the other class that we had, because it was back to back, I try to find the teacher to talk to him about it, because I know for sure that teacher is like super nice and is really inclusive, and always tries to like keep the classroom like active and like participating in like a healthy learning environment. And I've known that because friends have had him as a teacher, and he's just a really nice person. He's a really great person. And like I knew that I was irrationally thinking that he said the things he said in a mean way. Like that was irrational of me to think that he was like, "Oh, Dani, you don't have opinions. Goodbye." Anyone else? Because like Dani is very annoying, but goodbye. I knew that he didn't mean it like that, but sometimes anxiety comes with irrational thinking, and I do that a lot, and that's why I have a lot of misunderstandings present in my life, and it's something for sure. So for anyone who's ever been in this like misunderstanding phase with me, thank you so much for being so patient, because I'm a mess, but I try not to be, and I try to talk to people about my feelings when I can, and when the other person can, of course, and once. Anyways, so I went to talk to him after classes, and I told him like, "Okay, like teacher, when you told me that I answered already in class and didn't let me answer, I felt really annoying, and I felt like my opinion wasn't like valued, or like wasn't sort of welcomed. So I need you to like reassure me on like the fact that it is. So I asked him like, is that okay? Like, I I know you didn't mean it like that, and like I just want to like confirm, because it's gonna sort of like not haunt me, but sort of for the rest of the day if I don't talk to the person involved, or the people involved, about it. So I did, and of course he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I of course did not mean it like that." So yeah, conflict resolution, really simple formula. When you said this, or when you did this, you made me feel like this, and therefore I need you to do this. Is that okay with you? Kind of thing is really useful for approaching like a difficult conversation. And I know it's really awkward to talk about things sometimes, but I can say from experience that most times it's just better to talk about it than keep it inside and going through all this like emotional roller coaster about it when the other person is not even aware. Because that's the thing sometimes, like the other people, or the other person involved, like sometimes isn't aware of whatever's happening, and like meanwhile you're having this like internal debate with like yourself, but like also who you think the other person is, or what they're thinking, like your assumptions of the other person. Um so yeah, those are my 2 cents for that. If that is that a phrase? I don't know. English is not my first language. Anyway, um so yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do this week. I have to sort of work on my painting. I have to work on my layout. I have to work on my character design. I have to work on life drawing, and a lot of stuff that's happening. And this weekend I leave for a wedding. I'm gonna go to a wedding to Montreal. So the whole weekend is like sort of not completely out of commission, because I can still like practice hands and drawing feet, I guess. But yeah, so that's all for Monday. So it's Thursday. I don't even have my headphones on. It's fine. It's Thursday, and it's been a week. It sucks. It has been a week for everyone. I mean, it's a standard week. Um, I am not sick anymore, which is good. I lost my wallet. It's been a thing. I'm not falling behind, but I'm not exactly at the top of my work right now, which sucks. Um, and this morning, someone followed me on Instagram, and they reposted my character design thing, and but he removed my name, first of all, and second, he didn't credit me at all. So I commented, I was like, oh, like, please, if you're gonna repost my work, credit me. And then he deleted my comment. And I was like, oh, it's on, okay? I will report you. Also, I'll have people that I know report you as well. Because you didn't put in the hours of work. You didn't put in the money. You didn't put in, the time, energy, passion to it. You didn't do any of that. No, instead you were lazy and you stole. If you want to use someone else's art, you ask them. And if they say yes, you credit them. Or you follow whatever instructions they tell you, because they're the artist and they are the legal owner and creator of the thing. So yeah, sick, but not as sick. Lost wallet, art theft, not at the top of my game. It's gonna be okay. I've had better days. Oh, and I shaved the back of my head, which is cool. because I miss that. It just feels so nice, and it's getting cooler, which is nice. I mean, when it's raining and I need to go to class and I don't want to get more sick, it's not as nice, but it's still nice. Hi, it's Wednesday and I haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry. Um, Last week was a really busy week and I was all over the place. I was sick. I lost my wallet. Someone stole my art on Instagram. A lot of things were due and I was all over the place and it was a week. Anyways, on Friday, I found my wallet again, which is good. And then that day I also went to Montreal because I went to a wedding this weekend. So that's why I didn't post anything on Friday because I had to like leave right after, which I did. And then I came back. And yeah, this weekend was a lot of painting. I finished my shapes with gouache. I don't have them around because I hand them in. But it's basically like rendering shapes with gouache, black and white, with like a single light source and kind of like getting the right values and like the different kinds of like shadows and lights and highlights and everything, like all good. And I did an okay job. And now we're moving on from that. I also did a layout and I'm really proud of it. I actually have it here or around here actually. I'm not really proud of it, but I like it. And I'll do better next time, but I still like it. So yeah, I posted another version of it online with some like tones, really simple, silly tones. Yeah, that's my layout. It's like a girl in an aquarium, and she's really happy because she likes fishes. That's why she's wearing a fish sweater, and she's looking at. Basically, the layout is from the inside of the aquarium out, and so yeah, that's it. I also got. What else did I do? I've been reading shot by shot because I need to. We have a test on Thursday. My class has a test on Thursday, so I've been reading that, and I have still a couple of pages to go, but almost done, which is good because tomorrow is Thursday, and today I went to Labyrinth, which is an art bookstore, and I caved in and I bought this book. And I'm really excited to look at it because I love Stubble stuff and it's just really pretty. And Wes Anderson is really good. Well, I like him a lot. So yeah, it's been things so far. I don't know, I just feel weird lately and maybe I'm tired, maybe I'm sleeping too much, maybe I'm not eating enough. I don't know. So yeah, that's all. So it's Sunday, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and therefore we have a day off tomorrow, which is really good because the last 2 days have been a potato and a half. And I know I needed that because I've been really tired lately and I am just afraid of burning out. So I gave myself the 2 days, which is fine. I've been catching up with Inktovers and I've been working on like storyboards for the summer film I want to work on during reading week, which hopefully comes true. Yeah, so it's been a good time. This morning I went to the lakeshore with my roommate. It was just a really nice time. I really needed it. I like just leaving like Sheridan and my apartment kind of area was just really good for me and I appreciated she like not like she convinced me to go, but she was like, "Oh, do you want to go?" And I was like, "I have a lot of work to do." And then there was like a 5 second pause and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I think we should both go because it's a good time." And yeah, I've been watching videos most of the day. I was watching Markiplier Let's Play Sister Location, the Five Nights at Freddy's fifth installment or whatever, and that was good. And now I'm gonna work on my pelvis drawings. I need to give this tomorrow to someone else. So I need to say goodbye to it. But first, I need to draw it. I just had a burrito for my Thanksgiving dinner. Because I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So I had a burrito and it was good because it's always good. I hope everyone has a nice long weekend, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.